Okay, now here's some of the power spread stuff I like better with Will, the quarterback for Ohio State. This is a run triple option, I call it RTO. He can give the ball to the running back, he can take off and keep it himself and run, or he can throw it out to this guy on a pop pass, little bubble screen pop pass. This was, I swear it was invented by Art Briles, started doing this. It's funny, Urban Meyer says he's the one. I've heard him say that on shows. I'd love to ask Zach Smith his opinion, because Zach was there with Urban throughout the years. So, I'd love to hear his viewpoint on that. One of these days I'll ask him. But anyway, so basically on this play, it looks like we have only 6 in the box, right? Yeah. And so this guy looks like he's man, but he's looking in here. So you got to wonder if he's coming. But this is right. The snap has already happened here. So Will didn't see this guy coming already. This guy's going to rush down. This guy's going to come, and they're going cover 0, man-to-man everywhere. And suddenly the box is totally loaded. They fooled Will. Will gave the ball. Howard, the quarterback, gave the ball, and he really shouldn't have. Because look what happens. He pulls it right here, and look what happens. He's running. He occupies this guy, has this guy's eyes on him, and then he throws it out here, and all he's got one. If there's a half-decent block here, we could even have a touchdown. So, yeah. But also I want to add to that, and I'm going to speculate a bit here, but when you're so busy run all the time, though in this game plan, they did open the doors a bit, and they were passing a lot early on, as I'm showing you. But when you're so conditioned for safety, no mistakes, no tempo, everything, like that. Even the option, is an aggressive way to play football, and mistakes can definitely happen. But when it works, it's the old quote by Francis Schmidt from the 1930s, the mentor to Sid Gilman, Francis Schmidt, great Ohio State coach, TCU coach. Had a lot to do with the spread stuff back then with Sammy Baugh. Not as much, but he did his own stuff. But he used to have this saying. He just said this: "Go where they ain't." That's simple. Go. That's option football. Go where they ain't. So it's very powerful, but yes, it requires timing. It requires reading on the run. It can be mistakes. You can make mistakes. So sort of like to limit that, you kind of like pre-decide. And I think Will had pre-decided, I'm giving this ball. See, with more freedom and less fear of mistake brought upon the coaches, the way they're going to teach their players. If they're all like, we can't make mistakes, we must execute, we have a great defense, don't put your defense in a bad position. I'm not saying they're saying these things, but I'm telling you, when the mindset's that direction, you make mistakes like this. This could have been a touchdown, but it's a couple-yard run. Okay, boom. And then, but look, back to the pass here. Spread it out a bit. Got a little motion. It's a pro style spread. You can see the diagrams by Zach here. They want to hit this wheel route. He's right, but that wasn't open. And he just blocks his guy, basically, as you see here. And then they throw a little swing pass. But that works. It's good. Okay? And then we do, that was off a fake pitch, too, by the way. I love it. I love the whole idea, and Chip Kelly likes this nowadays. Fake to the running back, then go back to the running back. Look at fake pitch. There's all different ways to do this stuff. But I love, this is one way to do it. You can do it with handoffs. Like you do a little play action to the running back and throw a screen back to him. Here's a little play action pitch to him. We look downfield, covered, throw it back to him. This stuff has always worked, I feel. This is throughout history, and it's coming back into vogue a little bit more. Anyway, and then I love this, the QB keeper, full blast. This is not a read option. This is a QB keeper following the running back with Will Howard, big guy. This is what Will Howard's good at. Simple reads, option stuff. Yeah, he'll get faked out sometimes by great defensive minds and good talent. But yeah, so, and then here we go. We have Ibuka in the backfield, and we give it to him on the sweep, on a read option sweep. The RO, as it really should be called. It's not an RPO, it's an RO, read option. No pass involved here. Good stuff. I'm not getting into all the details. Again, go to Zach's stuff. It gives you all that stuff about the line and everything, the blocking schemes. It's great stuff. Okay. And then what do we have here? Yeah, little conservative. There was a missed assignment by the left tackle, Simmons, who ends up getting hurt later in the game. And that kind of screwed all this up. But they're passing is the point. This is not a terrible game plan. Is this the fumble? Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, I think it's the fumble. Yeah. And Zach talks about his ball handling here, which is a good point. So again, maybe he could have held that ball in a better way, but it's not about that. I'm not talking about that. This is a wind back, as Zach said, zone blocking scheme. The thing is, he's not following. I saw the running back coach, Locke, talking to him after. And the running back coach was for Oregon last year, and he came over to Ohio State. He's a really good young guy, Lachlan, and we call him Locke. And look, so this is like a little wind. It's not a counter; it's a wind back. Because if you watch the blocking scheme, it's just zone blocking. Okay, he is supposed to wind it out here. I think there's 1 point. Yeah, Zach shows the lines, but doesn't matter. Okay, and oh, there it is. That's perfect. So he winds it out here, and he doesn't really follow it because it looks like this guy is going to be blocked out here, but then he moves in, he gets inside on him. So that's kind of a screw up. I swear I saw Locke telling him that on the sideline because he was using his hands and stuff. Like, just follow the diagram, the play design. You know, follow that line that Zach drew right there. Follow that. But easy to say, hard to do real time. This guy looked like he was going to be out, then he was in. He could have just followed around. But even then, what's he going to get? Look, they're all looking for run. That's part of the problem when you're so conservative, and why we killed Tennessee, because they were expecting this too. And even Oregon, to some degree, we were passing it a lot. And it worked, because when you're breaking tendency. But now Oregon's is going to be ready. They saw the Tennessee film. They're going to be ready. I understand that, but it doesn't matter. We are opening up all the space. Now look at this little screen, play action screen. Again, tempo is going to help this work even better, okay, against good defensive talent and scheme. And, and this is just a Will Howard run. Love this. Will Howard sweep, quarterback power. Oh, no, he has the option to do a little shovel pass. So that's actually a read option. That's another creative form of read option with the shovel pass or the QB run, see? I mean, Chip Kelly's creative. He's been around. He knows his stuff. He's doing it a very different way now than Oregon. It's more pro stylish, but it's okay. I don't care. Pro, PS, whatever. It's just, but I don't like conservative. It has to be aggressive variety. That's what I always use those words. And if you can add flexible, oh man, then you've got it. Aggressive, flexible variety. Okay, so I think we're going to see more of this stuff we did against Oregon, which is good. Here's another screen we throw out here, and then whatever. And now look how it opens up the run game. And look at the ball. Look at how good Will is with ball handling. Something I'm not talking about. People don't talk about much. The ball handling, the old days, football 101. Back to the original T formation. I'm sorry, the modern T formation of Clark Shaughnessy was all about ball handling. Sid Luckman, the Bears, all that stuff. So Will holds it in the belly for a sec, heads on out. Look how he's held everyone here, and it makes a nice little space here. And a good block by Donovan Jackson. But yeah. I mean, this stuff works for teams without much talent. It really works if you have talent. It becomes even more powerful, the power spread, So, yeah. And Will's good at this. I mean, he's good. He carries fakes out like that. He looks like he's running with the ball. I love it. A lot of quarterbacks didn't do that for a while. They lost that art. And I see Barrett, our guy Barrett, was like that. Back Ohio State's old court, he was a great ball handler. So Will has that about him too. Will's good at many things like ball handling, athleticism. He has somewhat of good of an arm, some accuracy, some long ball. He's a little bit good at everything. A jack of all trades. So what's that make him? A great distributor in a power spread fashion. Okay, so let's use him that way. What's this pro style crap? Okay, that's my opinion. All right. So, and then we get down here. What do we have? A little Will runs. He keeps it on that one. Then we do the T. They're talking about the T formation. There you go. The old T. That's not even the modern T. I think that's the T from the 1905 time, 1900. Yeah, because is everybody in? Yeah, everybody's in. Okay, the old-fashioned T. And I see the Birmingham Stallions were doing this in spring ball a lot recently, with Skip Holtz. And he's been into this, and now I'm seeing it everywhere. So it's kind of cool. But bringing back the old, man, it's all in play. Okay, so that's it for now. I might take a little bit more look at some more in the first half. I'd like to get into the second half.